Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Great Awakening Generator with me, Rose. So good to be talking to you today here online, and just good to come on and say hello from time to time and say thank you to everybody for watching, as well as, for subscribing, especially subscribing, because we've gone over 90 subscribers at the moment. And, we're a fairly new channel. And for us, every subscriber is important because it means that we are increasing our presence here and creating longevity for the channel. So today I want to say, or I am saying, apologies. Sorry that you did not get to watch episode 2 of the Dr. Darek Speaks series. If you didn't, because I think about 23 to 25 people caught it. I thought I saw 25 and then suddenly it looked like it was only 23. So I'm not sure what changed there. I was pretty sure initially that it was 25. So this was published on Friday, the 7th of July at about 5 p.m. It went live or online. And the topic was about whether we fear or not the coronavirus. And so I was surprised that it was taken down, because I think when it ran through the algorithms, everything seemed to be fine and we posted it. However, I did get an email to say it's been taken down, and the reason for it is that it breaches the policies of the Medical Misinformation Act, or policy, I think is the word, that YouTube has. So I apologize if you haven't got to watch it. Do stay tuned. We'll keep you posted about what happens with that, because it is probably going to go somewhere else and you might be able to watch it anyway. I thought it was quite valuable. So there are a few other things that I have got that I would like to be posting. And at this point, I can't do that, especially if we were given a warning. We weren't given a strike or, any suspension or anything like that. But I feel like the plan for this channel is to promote what people are doing in terms of the esoteric, and I cannot compromise that. It's important not to compromise that. Right. So one of the things that I felt quite concerned about was my actions in terms of this. By having such a conversation, was I taking away the authenticity? Was I taking away the flavor of this channel? Now, the idea here is that we talk about things that are for the benefit of the collective. It's about giving information. It's not, it doesn't come into the esoteric, that topic, but it does in a way. And the actual thing that it comes into is just sharing a medical professional's words or advice based on his profession about something like, a pandemic or the virus or whatever. So I really had to question myself about whether we were keeping the flavor of the channel alive in putting out that topic. So anyway, I think my guides are saying to me that it's okay, that I need to just go with the flow of it. And, we can only learn as we go along. And so we'll know whether something works or it doesn't. And in order for us to know, we have to try it. So that's one of the things I need to say about this. So in terms of other things that are happening on the channel, we've got Chantal French's live transmission on a Friday morning at 9 a.m. New Zealand time. Please catch that one. It's pretty exciting and fun. The people from other parts of the world, mainly the United States, I think, that join. And they join Chantal's social media, and inadvertently it comes into our channel, because I've logged on into the Zoom meeting. So join us on that. You can join us through Zoom. You don't have to, do anything else. The Zoom link is always now on the thumbnail in YouTube, because it's an upcoming event. Okay, so that's there. The Words of the Light series with Claudia Tidgens on Sundays has taken a really different turn. I felt guided that we do some pre-recordings of the Words of the Light. We were doing it like every Sunday morning at 9 o'clock. We were meeting and we were doing it. And then we were recording it and then putting it up a few hours later or the following day. Now, we really felt, well, I felt guided to do the pre-recordings of it because it's practical. It also means we've done our work well in advance, and we know that the topics that come up, because we are asking spirit for guidance on what we're talking about in that episode, for example, or that week's um, um, episode session, whatever you call it. And we know that it's going to be relative and relevant for whomever, whenever they catch it. So therefore, we're doing that work. I think that's changing a little bit because it's going into stuff that's highly sensitive in terms of emotions, children, how children are treated, how women are treated, and all of that. I just watched the last recording we had done. That's coming up in about 3 weeks' time. And I felt the heaviness of it because Claudia mentioned, oh, this feels really heavy. And I felt it then, but after watching it again, I felt it even more. And so I feel like when something like that happens, it is a topic of importance. Heaviness doesn't mean negativity. Heaviness means there's something in it. So I'm going to encourage you to keep watching that. And I'm sorry sometimes if we sort of bang on and go on, but again, if you're feeling like that, perhaps it's not the right time to watch it. Come back and watch it another time because it might resonate better then. Because anything esoteric, that we know this. If you've been doing the intuitive work, if you have been doing your meditations and your mindfulness practices and things like that, this is very normal, right? Because if something's not resonating at that time, either you have strong views on it, or it means also you don't have the mind space for it, and it will come back to you whenever you need it because you'll always be drawn back to it. So that's happening. We're doing the tapping series, and we started Boom and Bust on this Monday gone by. And it's, oh man, that's like kind of interesting topic. Interesting how the boom and bust thing doesn't necessarily have to do with money, but it's from other things that have happened that then come into the money space. So I am the crash test for it, by the way. As you know, I put myself forward, and Bob Stark is taking me through the tapping processes for different things. And this series we started was Boom and Bust, and it's about financial abundance experiences we are currently having, or we have had in this lifetime, with finances or financial abundance. So yes, that's really good. Just running through my mind. Don't forget that Kirsty Marie has done those interviews with me about neurodivergence. Kirsty is going to come back and she's going to be doing more work. In terms of neurodivergence, I believe that it is a topic that we really need to address. We need to speak about it. It needs to come to the forefront. Also remember that neurodivergent people come here like that. They are born on the planet like that. They have been coming here for a long time. It's only in recent times that people it's been recognized as a condition called neurodivergent. I mean, look, 50 years ago, there was no such thing. Some of us were undiagnosed. Some of us were diagnosed or misdiagnosed, or some of us were looked at as naughty, rebellious children because, well, maybe some of us are naturally like that, but because we asked why, because we didn't perform like others did, because our thinking was different, we were called, either a dunce or a rebellious child. So there's a lot of attention that we need to give to this, and we need to respect that these souls have come to the planet to do some amazing things. And I know that many of you out there know someone like that, or you might be someone like that. So, I thought we would have Kirsty come on, talk about her personal experience, talk about what it is, tell us about her life, and come up and then we can come up with something that we do that gives people who are deemed to be neurodivergent and put in this category, that's the want of a better word, that they're put in a category and that's it. They're in a category and they need to be taken out of the category and be treated as, with respect, treated as people that are normal, because just because it wasn't close to our normal doesn't mean they are abnormal, right? So we're looking forward to that. There's a couple of more series and things coming up on the channel. I've been having some conversations with people, and until it all happens, I will say there's lots more interesting things coming up. So do stay watching, stay tuned, and hey, keep subscribing. That gives us longevity here on this platform. So I think I've said everything. I'll go away and probably think about it and come back and tell you more. I'll say this. My guides are impressing upon me the need to start speaking more of the light language and bringing in healing and messages through light language. So I already have a channel set up for it. I just don't know why. I can't seem to, as soon as I get everything going, I've got everything lined up in my head, then I try to do it and something stops it. So I think that's me getting in my head. And so I'm working on that at the moment. And we're looking forward to probably seeing more and more of that light language and it being put on various platforms. So everybody, I want to say, stay healthy and stay happy. Keep your focus on yourself and keep your focus on your family. Keep your focus on all those things that you are directly concerned with. There's a lot of distractions out there. Yes. But keep yourself salty and do the meditation. Go within, check with your guidance system, because right now, more than ever, it is important for us to maintain our sovereignty. And it's important for us not to get caught up in the narrative. I know that it's not easy. I know that it's challenging because the things that are happening are coming right close to us. They're coming on top of us sometimes. They come to be like right in our face. And in the moment when something shocking happens, then you think, oh my gosh, that actually happened. Please ask your guides for putting on a thicker shell around you, a thicker skin around you. Please ask your guides to just pop thoughts into your brains, into your mind, not your brains, into your mind. Anytime something like that shocking is happening, prepare you for that so that you already have your armor set up. You already have your cloak of protection around you so that even if you hear it, you're not radically affected by it. Okay? We are good. We'll be okay. Trust it. Trust in the process. There's a lot of sick people in our country at the moment. Unwell, just unwell. The weather has not been great. We are in winter, of course, but the winter is quite intense right now. But bear in mind that we are all living out our soul's purpose. And it's more now than ever before that we're coming into that soul's purpose idea. So in saying that, trust that the soul is still the one that decides after all, yeah, about how we navigate things. And our purpose here in the third dimensional space, because we are multidimensional at the moment, and we are still in third dimensional because in the third dimensional space because we are in physicality. So that physicality needs to always align with the higher self, with the one that is in dimensions fifth dimension and higher. And so keep going back to that, going back to self, going back to you. You have the answer to everything. All right. I trust that made a little bit of sunshine in your life and that you feel a little bit encouraged. We will keep doing our best to do the encouragement thing. So take care of yourselves. And I'll catch you next time here on the Great Awakening Generator. You'll also see me in all these different podcasts or videos. But I promise, as I did before, I'll try to be more on here than this. Okay? And the guide's already reminding me how. Okay, I got it. All right, take care, everybody. Love you so much. And keep smiling. It's all good. Keep trusting. Keep having faith. Everything works out. All things will work out. Yeah, for the good of all of us. Until then, I'll catch you next time. Keep reaching for the stars. And Namaste. Namahi. Bye, everyone.